stay in the surf guaranteed. You know, we've got young people to consider and expensive gear, and I think we just want to race. Here we go.
Go call it, Sil.
Oh, they're away in the southern area. We've got Queenscliff. He's put me on the spot. A couple of Queenscliff in the middle. Looks like Windang going all right. Tugan in alley 1. A couple in the southern end bouncing over a few. Is that North Stain? And
yeah, bouncy right for North Stain down in alley 6 at the top of screen here. You can see they're just behind by a feather.
I think Queenscliff's taken it out the middle in alley 3. They're looking good with those cleaver oars. They're nice and strong. They're probably a length in front of the rest of the field. They got away pretty sharply, didn't get bounced over, so watch out for them.
Probably Queenscliff or Tugan here at the bottom of screen in alley 1.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, now they're rowing long out there. The conditions are still pretty good. It's a little bit of a headwind come up now. The southerlies come up, so that'll sort a few crews out. You got to be watch your blade work as usual, but you know it's nice to have something a bit more of a few of the elements to contend with.
Yeah, that's it. It was very changed conditions now from this morning. It's quite glassy out there this morning, but
it's beautiful.
We are getting that wind sort of left to right, obliquely coming into the beach,
chopping it up a bit, and
yeah, you just see a different. You have to exercise a different skill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you tend to train in all conditions, or you specialise in one? Or?
We've got a saying that we love the shit, but down at South Maroubra, but we're pretty lucky. Well, we say that. We got our 3.
Problem with that this morning.
Yeah. Well, our 3 training venues, they're varied, and it depends on the conditions. We've got Yarra Bay down at Botany Bay there, and Malabar, and then off our beach. So usually, depending on the wind or the swell or whatever's happening, we try and work with that. But looking back at this race, it looks like Queenscliff going towards the cans in first there in alley 3. Tugan's pretty tight there in second in alley 1, and then alley 4, 5, 6. This is a real bell ringer, this race.
Yeah, the Brighton Bombshells in alley 4, they've turned second.
Queensy got away from that turn beautifully, didn't they?
They put the pedal down.
And then alley 4 next to them sort of stepped it up, and alley 5.
They had a ripping turn, alley 4, absolutely.
That's the Brighton Bombshells. Tugan may be a little bit sluggish out of the turn there in alley 1, closest to the camera.
They've got a bit of work to do now, and maybe the crews up that southern end are getting a bit more of those runners out to sea. So sweeps will be screaming their heads off, I do know that, at this stage of the game.
Yeah, a couple of strepsils going around tonight, I reckon.
Yeah, I think it's probably a bit easier though. If we're out in the surf, I would have no voice probably by now, generally. But
I didn't mind that part of the carnival when our sweep lost his voice. It's a bit more peaceful. And I'll tell you, whether he's screaming at you or not, you're rowing your guts out.
Yeah, that's what we all know.
Everyone's
trying. As long as you try, that's all a sweep can ask. But looking back at this race, it looks like alley 3 just from alley 5, maybe.
Yeah, that's a pretty good call.
It's 7-boat race, this one. We don't often have a 7-boater, but that alley 7's got to really work hard to the corner. The finishing flag, as I said, is quite tight, so he looks out of it.
Bulleye coming through now.
Is it Bulleye or Morty Alec?
No,
Morty Alec.
No,
Same colours.
No, Bulleye Team A, you called that well in alley 5 there, Frank. They're making a bit of a run at it here.
Queenscliff over the top. And
drop down as well. Brighton Bombshells onto the same wave.
Great wave. Free.
Gone sideways.
Sweeps out. He's trying to hang on. There'll be a little collision, but you say Bulleye for that one. Then Queenscliff, Brighton third. The other far end, Morty Alec maybe into fourth. And a battle for the minors here.
Yeah, I would have thought that Windang and North Stain are probably battling out for the 7th place there. I think the Tugan Showbags just snuck through for a 6th, so important points on offer. That was interesting, wasn't it? The Brighton Bombshells just snuck over that wave and came into contention, and then went sideways.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky though. I think I went over the falls a bit once on a late